Hey ladies, Brittany back. Today I want to talk about groups, free groups, challenge groups, and a free tips and tricks group. I'm just going to give you a summary of what these are and why they're important. And then if you need more help, there's more videos on YouTube, or I highly recommend at this point you ask me to help you prepare you up with a success club partner or a success partner. This is someone who's at the same level as you and you guys are working toward the same goals and you guys can kind of bounce ideas off of each other. This is how I merged my team Live Alive with into Team Tried and True with my success partner Allison Halstead. So we kind of joined our teams together to make like a mega team, but we still have our own separate teams with our own personal coaches. So free group. The gist of what the free group is basically you're gonna get a ton of people in a group for free who want to do a free clean eating group. You're gonna provide them with a shopping list, and I have all of these. I have tons of them. You don't have to come up with your own shopping list and meal plan. I've made a whole bunch of them for all my coaches. You'll put them all in the group. You give them the shopping list, and you're gonna give them 7 daily meal plans. You can do a 3-day clean eating group. You can do a 5-day. You can do a 7-day, whatever you want. The point is to get a ton of people in there, get them trying clean eating to see that it works, see how good they feel, see that they're losing weight, and then it's gonna be a breeze getting them to roll over into your 21-day group. The groups are the bread and butter of our business. This is how we make our money. This is how we help people be successful. This is how we turn challengers into coaches themselves and grow a team. So I highly recommend you getting your free group going within the first week. Reach out to me. I can help you figure out how to do that. If you are, not sure how to create an event and to create a group for it. You're always going to want to start it on a Monday for sure. And I typically start inviting for this. I typically create the event at least a week out, sometimes a week and a half. So challenge groups. Challenge groups are not free groups. These are the groups, they're typically 21 to 28 days. I do a 28-day one. Just so you know, the way that it runs on my team is the first Monday of the month, every month we'll have a 28-day group starting. The third Monday of the month, we'll have a 21-day group starting. Like I said, these aren't free groups. These are where you get your challenge packs in, your workout purchases in, or your $30 fee rollovers, or people who aren't ready to make a purchase yet but want to do the $30 fee. All my coaches are welcome to have people doing the $30 fee in the 21 and 28-day groups as long as you're hitting Success Club. Because I just don't want it to become a problem where since I do come up with the meal plans and do a lot of work in creating and running the groups, I don't want it to become an issue with somebody only getting people in for the $30 because that doesn't benefit my team. But I want this to be a mutually beneficial relationship. So that means I want you making money, but I also want you helping my team to be successful, if that makes sense. I'm actually the only coach I've ever heard of that does that $30 fee, and I do that for the benefit of us all, really, because I don't want this to be, this isn't just about me and about my team growing. This is about all of us being successful women together. Okay, what else did I want to say about the 21-day groups? So for the challenge groups, you don't have to run these challenge groups on your own unless you want to. Sometime down the road, you're going to have your own teams and your own coaches, and you'll be running your groups with them at that point. But definitely in the beginning, don't feel like you have to do this on your own at all. You're going to learn how to get your rhythm. You're going to learn how to get your groove. You're going to learn how to post from the other coaches. It's not scary at all. Honestly, the hardest part about the groups is getting people into the groups. Once you get people in, it's easy peasy because you just make a few posts during the day. You're going to be working with your challenges behind the scenes. I check in with them once a week, normally, sometimes twice. That first week, typically I'll check in with them on Wednesday, see how they've gotten started, and then again on Friday to get them pumped for the weekend. And I always say something like, hey, just want to let you know, the weekend is super important. This first weekend is super important. If you can get through this first weekend, you're going to make it all the way. I'm always excited. When I let them know that, they think, oh, okay, if I can get through this one, I'm going to make it. And it becomes sort of like a self-fulfilling prophecy for them. Okay, free tips and tricks group. This is something that I just started doing recently, and maybe you don't need to do it right in the beginning of your business, but I'd say within the first month or two, something I would definitely do. You're going to want to this is another free group. You're not going to provide meal plans. You're not going to work with people one-on-one. But you're going to put pretty much everybody, I call mine free tips and accountability. What is it called? Oh, mine's called Be Fit Tips and Accountability with Brittany Jensen. Put your name in the title of the group. Also put free somewhere in the title of the group so they know they don't have to pay for it. This is sort of similar to how people, the unique presenters or the Jamberry, they put you in those groups. I honestly get annoyed with that when people put me in without asking, but the difference is is that this group, you're not just going to be constantly asking them to buy things. What you're going to be giving them value in this group. And I'll actually send them a message. Originally, you'll just go down your friends list and add every single person into the group. And then after that, you're only going to add people when you add, the only people you'll add after that are new friends that you add, because you don't want to keep re-adding people if they've removed themselves from the group. But essentially what you'll do is just the same things that I'm posting in my challenge groups or that I'm posting on my personal page, I'm also posting in that group. This is beneficial to us because when you post something as a status, it goes to the newsfeed, but that doesn't mean that all your friends are going to see it. Probably maybe 10 to 15% of your friends will see what you post. Whereas when you post in a group, every single person in that group is going to get a notification that you post. So when you're posting about doing your workout or drinking your shake or giving them a healthy tip or a healthy recipe or just doing something fun that has to do with, health and wellness, and take a picture of it, you're going to be adding value to them with all those posts, and they're going to be seeing you day in and day out. This is highly beneficial, and really I've seen a boom in my business since I started doing this, because then when I send my 10 challenge group invites daily, I go to people that are either liking my posts in the group first and foremost. I'll send an invite to them. After that, I will just go to the members of the group and send messages. I'm getting a much bigger response on my challenge invites messages since I started doing that. So those are just a few tips on the groups that, you're going to want to consider getting into. Also, the 21-day group, there's probably going to be a 21-day group starting sometime around, sometime or very close to when you're jumping in as a new coach. This is a great way to hit Success Club right off the bat. Even though you're a new coach, you're going to be doing a coach announcement at some point. You can say, hey, everyone, tell them your story, why you wanted to do this, be real, be vulnerable. Take a picture of you with your workout, or take a picture of you with, pointing to Shakeology, or, I don't know, doing a flexing or doing something, and just say, I'm ready to start my adventure as a Beachbody coach. I can't wait to start this challenge group. Maybe post a picture of the image for the group. Say, I'm looking for 5 friends who want to do this with me. Who's in? See who responds. And that's a quick way to get your challenge packs right out of the way, hit Success Club right out of the gates, and be on your way quick and easy. What was the last thing I was going to say about that? I don't do notes because I like to be authentic, but then sometimes this happens. Okay. I think that's it. All right. I hope this video helped, and I think this might be the last one in the series for the basic training. Then after that, I'll put you in a bigger group that has a bunch more videos and tips from me. And at this point, you should be ready to roll, girl. All right. Get in touch if you got questions. Bye-bye.